2013. As you can see, this lock is on my tent. And what I do is I pull these weatherization sheets that I've tied together. Okay. These weatherization sheets are covering the entire tent. This is actually a nice tent. I've had it about 3 weeks now. And, it blocks out the rain and the cold and the flashlights that I use at night. And that's a black bag that's usually not there. And these are used to cover my bike up at night. The whole entire tent looks like the front of the tent when these black garbage bags aren't there. And I'm hiking in San Diego, California. My name is Leslie Williams. I don't do anything illegal whatsoever. I'm not involved in any illegal activity whatsoever. I don't do drugs. I don't even drink, and I'm totally of age. I'm a target of what is known as organized gang stalking. And they created this situation of homelessness. But I look at it as a way to enjoy nature, you know. Go to Google and type in how they run apartments next to targets, gang stalking. How they get landlords and property owners on board, and how they'll even use postal employees to either steal your rent or delay it. It's done to create the homelessness so they can then claim that you can take care of yourself because you are homeless and won't get out of it. Even though they'll stalk you to the next apartment. I've read Target's blogs who have went through this in 6 apartments they've had. And then research thoroughly how they create homelessness of targets. And you will see the truth just by the blogs and the amount of Google generated responses you get to these descriptions when you research them and cross-reference them to gang stalking or organized stalking. It's racketeering, and they go after the vulnerable, create the homelessness, and then try and claim they're crazy because they're homeless and because they're complaining about the gang stalking that they experience along their routes. And this is how they falsify police reports, doctor reports. It's organized crime in the system. They're connected to doctors, lawyers, police officers, judges, and they go after people on disability and the vulnerable, okay? And they create the homelessness in order to use that as an excuse, a legal apparent excuse, to co-opt their finances by making them a ward of the state and putting them in a syndicated run group home to take over their finances, their monthly social security checks, to exploit their insurance and exploit the targets sexually in a syndicated run group home. And they're also directly involved in research. Go to Google and type in a gang stalking tech, everything you need to know. It's a manifesto of a manager of organized gang stalking crews. Doctors are mentioned in it, lawyers, police officers, judges, and research is also mentioned throughout it. That's where possibly the remote neural monitoring and manipulation come into play at. Jesse Ventura just did an article concerning us targeted individuals on his conspiracy theory show. Yeah, it's titled Brain Invaders. That's where the remote neural monitoring and the microwave auditory effect come into play. Are these technologies being used against us targeted individuals? There's so many of us, even Jesse Ventura did a show concerning us. My name is Leslie Williams. I expose these crimes in order to inform the public about the truth of what's happening to us targets and how they're duping community members to harass us based on slander. Go to YouTube and type in "listen to a stranger." I got to get, today's date is again 1/29/2013. I don't do anything illegal. I'm not crazy in any way, shape, or form. This was created by, it's a nationwide syndicate. These operations are up and running in every state in the United States, and they are happening in other countries as well. And homelessness of a target is always created. Just research it. Research every description that I have described in this YouTube video, cross-reference to either gang stalking or organized stalking, and come to understand the factual realities that blogs are all over the internet. When you see the amount of Google generated responses, then just cross-reference the research and you will see the truth. Yeah. American citizens are being tortured. Yeah, with the technological resources of these crimes, and all their communications are intercepted, rerouted, faked. Yes, in order to keep the target isolated in these crimes. I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm going to tell you something right now, fellow American citizens. The San Diego police are directly involved in this crime. They have been directly to me, physically involved in this crime towards me. And they will call me crazy or try to attempt to use their associated, syndicated, organized crime members in the county mental health department and social services to discredit me in order to not only try and attempt to, and falsify police reports, to attempt to get this legal custody. You would not believe the Medicare insurance fraud that's involved in these crimes. Yeah. In order to be able to gain legal custody, to deflect the truth by reversing the perception by calling me crazy. Yeah. You would not believe what I know. I gotta get, my name is Leslie Williams. I'm in San Diego, California. and I expose these truths. I can look you straight in the eye and tell you what's happening to me is the truth. And all I ask you to do is research what I've stated in this video. Thank you.